What's going on, all my Rally readers? What's happening? Welcome to Rally Readers Story Time. We are set to begin here in just a moment. So whatever you're doing, put it down, pay attention, because we're going to have some fun here today. And my goodness, what a treat. I know we have a lot of baseball fans out there. I know I see your hand right now if you are a baseball fan. How many of you guys are Angels fans too? I know I'm an Angels fan. I work for the team, so especially like to see them win games. And we have an Angel with us now. He is a former All-Star for the Angels in his 5th season with the club. Justin Upton is here. Can everyone wave and say hi to Justin? We got Justin Upton today, and we're going to be reading a story coming up in a moment. But first, I did want to share some messages from the folks at Anaheim Public Library, and what a great program this is, and it's so exciting to be a part of that. And you can color your world this summer with Anaheim Public Library and sign up for the summer reading program. Now, each book or activity log gives you a chance to win prizes in a weekly raffle, and that includes Angels bobbleheads or duffel bags. You can check out the library's website and social media pages for more information. We have another special guest with us today, and my goodness, am I glad to see them. I'm getting hungry for lunchtime just seeing the fine folks from Chick-fil-A that are with us here this morning. Say hi to the Chick-fil-A cow is here. What a treat. Everyone gets a chance to welcome the Chick-fil-A cow. We hope that everyone is able to get their cow headbands at the library after our first event. So if you're able to do that, that's fantastic. We got the headbands right there. If you have them, here's the deal. If you have it handy, I'll just give you a second. Why don't you put it on? Let's put on the headbands if you got that nearby right now, because that's going to make this lots and lots of fun. Of course, you want to wear your Chick-fil-A headband there. And we also wanted to send a special message on behalf of the Chick-fil-A cow. He wanted to give you Chick-fil-A cards so that you can enjoy your favorite chicken sandwich after we have our Rally Reader event this morning. So everyone wave and say hi to the Chick-fil-A cow, and also say thank you for the gift cards and the chance to get a little lunch, and we'll tell you how you can get those coming up in a bit. They're going to be available at the library, but when you go to the library, you'll have to say the very special secret word, okay? You have to go to the library, say the secret word, which we're going to tell you about at the end of our event here this morning. But what a treat to have Justin Upton with us today. Justin, but before we get to reading our story, I know that you have kids and you get a chance to spend lots of time reading. And as somebody that I know is one of the smarter guys on the team, tell me just about what's so important to you about education and spending time reading and learning and doing these things that all of the people joining us today are here to do.
Well, as a parent, seeing the strides that your kids make just from, story time at night, and them learning to read and learning to, my 5-year-old's starting to read books to me now. So seeing the strides they make, it's just, very fun for me to be a part of, and to see that progress it makes my day when I'm able to be a part of that.
That's awesome. And I know that a lot of people here, or a lot of the kids that are hanging with us today, they want to know to be a baseball player. I know there's some that probably play Little League, or maybe they're involved in sports and football, volleyball, basketball, whatever it might be. What is so much fun for you about getting to be a Major League Baseball player?
Being a Major League Baseball player for me, I know it's going to sound crazy, but the time I get to spend with my teammates, the relationships that you create, and then on top of that, we get to obviously go out and play a game that we love. But just being around the guys day in and day out, they become your brothers. You become really close with them. And I think that's my favorite part about it.
That's great. And if any of you guys out there have some questions for Justin, you're going to be able to ask those here, and we're going to get Q&A at the end. But here's a special time. We get to read some books. Dragons Love Tacos 2, I understand, is the book we're going to be reading, and that's being used with permission from Penguin Random House. So Justin Upton reading us a story today. Time for our Rally Readers event, so pay close attention as Justin story for us.
Cool. Hey kid, why are all your dragon friends crying? They look so sad. Oh my, we've got to do something about this. Listen to me, dragons. Don't freak out. No wonder they're upset. Dragons love tacos. Remember that time we had an awesome taco party with dragons? There were so many tacos, pant loads of tacos, big tacos, little tacos, beef tacos, chicken tacos. And because of a totally honest mistake, I'm not blaming anyone here. There were so many spicy tacos. Unfortunately, spicy salsa gives dragons tummy troubles. And when dragons get the tummy troubles, well, you know. But now there are no more tacos. None, nada, nil. If only we could somehow go back in time to our delicious taco party, before the spicy salsa, of course. We could save a handful of tacos, plant them in the ground, and grow taco trees so we never run out of tacos again. The dragons would be so happy. Well, I know we're not supposed to mess with it, but this does seem like the perfect opportunity to fire up that time machine in the garage. A time machine lets you travel through time, back to the past when you were an itty bitty baby, or forward to the future when you've grown to be an old man, or in our case, back to the taco party full of tacos. You know what? Let's strap into this gizmo and give it a whirl. Set the dial to taco party. Ready, set. Hey, that's you from before. Weird. Well, there are plenty of tacos here. Let's just grab some and head back before the dragons eat any spicy, crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, there's fire everywhere. Yikes, I sure hope this time machine still works. Give the dial a little twist. We'll have to go back a bit further, this time before the dragons eat any spicy salsa. Ready, set. We may have gone a little bit too far back. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh boy, not again. This time machine has seen better days. Try some machine oil. That might do the trick. Wait a second, that's not machine oil. This may complicate our journey through space-time. Dragons love diapers. That's right. Let's try again. Tacos love dragons? Weird, but closer. One more time. Dragons love tacos. That's it. Dragons, quick. Grab some tacos and let's get out of here before it's too late. Crunch, crunch, crunch. We made it. Congratulations. Oh, come on. You saved one. Phew. We'll plant a tree and have tacos forever. The dragons will be so happy. After all, dragons love diapers. I mean tacos. Dragons love tacos. Heck, everyone loves tacos. The end.
Way to go. All right. Cool stuff. That's a cool story. I love tacos too. I also love Chick-fil-A, and I'm glad that we are here with our friends from Chick-fil-A today, and very exciting. So if you guys have any questions feel free to ask some of them now. We're going to have a chance here to ask Justin Upton some questions. I have a couple of questions I'm going to ask Justin, but I think it's fun if any of you have some questions and want to participate as well. First things first, I don't know how many folks had a chance to stay up late last night and watch the Angels game, but the Angels won the game last night, and Justin here hit a home run in last night's game. So how exciting was that for you? I know that it's kind of been tougher the last couple of weeks dealing with an injury, but to come back and hit a home run last night, how exciting was that for you, Justin?
Yeah, I was just at first excited to be back on the field with the boys, and I feel like I've been having some good at-bats here and there, just not getting the result I wanted, but I just kept going, kept putting together good at-bats, and finally got one out of the yard last night. So that was fun. We got a win out of it. So, it was a good night.
All right, we got a slew of questions coming in here. First one is a two-parter. A, do you love tacos? And B, who could eat the most tacos on the Angels?
Ooh. I do love tacos. I love a good carne asada taco. Wow. Who could eat the most tacos on our team? I'd have to go out on a limb and say Mike Trout. He can eat a lot of food. I mean, I know he could eat the most sushi, but if we put tacos in front of him, I think he might be able to take care of that too.
I love it. We got a question here from Lucas, who's 5 years old, and his question is, what is your son's favorite book?
Well, I have two daughters. Both of my kids loved Goodnight Moon. I read Goodnight Moon to my oldest daughter, probably. It's got to be well over 100 times. But she just loved that book.
That's a good one. I remember that when I was a kid. What were some of your favorite, or here's a question from the Anaheim Library. How old were you when you first started playing baseball?
How old was I when I first started playing baseball? I think I played t-ball for the first time at 4 years old.
Okay.
And I haven't stopped since. So it's been about 30 years since my first encounter playing baseball, and yeah, still going.
What was it like playing with your brother when you were coming up? Was there any kind of rivalries going on there in the house?
Yes. We played baseball. We played every sport, but we played baseball together a lot. He was older, so he beat me a lot. But if I ever got to do offense first, after I'd score a few runs, when I made my third out, I would go in the house. I couldn't lose at that point, right? I'd never pitched to him. So he would never let me lead off the game batting.
That's a very strong strategy. I like that right there. That's panned out. We'll see if the Commissioner Manfred will go with that, and the Angels get to go first.
Yeah.
How about what's your favorite part of being a dad?
My favorite part of being a dad. Well, girls love their dad, so there's not much I can do wrong, which is great. So it's a little bit weird. But my favorite thing is when I go on the road and I get to come back and they miss me. I mean, playing with the girls, they just, that first day back, it's all about dad, and those are my favorite days.
That's awesome. It's really cool. Okay, I think we have time for at least one more. We'll go to this one here. What's been your favorite moment of being an Angels player?
Wow. Favorite moment being an Angels player. There's been quite a few. I think hitting my 300th homer with the Angels probably sticks out the most to me. It's
a lot of home runs.
What's that? What's that?
That's a lot of home runs.
Yeah, it's a lot of home runs, but it was kind of me and me and Mike are pretty tight friends, me and Trotty, and we both hit ours the same year, but I hit mine first, so I can say I did one thing before Mike Trout. Even though it only took him about like 8 years, it took me 11, I think. So, but yeah, I can always say I did that.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, Justin, thanks so much. I know it's a game night for you, but really appreciate you spending some time with us today. You got to go beat the Oakland A's tonight. It's been tough to do. So we're going to need to see the Angels get a win tonight. To everybody that has been here today, I'm ready for lunch. I'm ready for some lunch at Chick-fil-A. And if you comment the word Ohtani, 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 that is the secret word, and you can go pick up your Chick-fil-A cards at Anaheim Public Libraries. Thank you so much to everyone for being here today. Thank you so much to our friends at Chick-fil-A, to Justin, to Angels Baseball, and, of course, the Anaheim Public Library. What a special time this has been. My name is Trent Rush. I really appreciate everybody for being here today, and have a great rest of your day, and thanks for being with us here for Rally Readers. We'll see you, everybody.